Now, crews work to restore power in places hit hard by Sunday's storm. One of those areas about an hour south of Atlanta in Troup County. 11 Live's Dan Kennedy is in Hogansville. Dan, the National Weather Service is there right now trying to determine whether there was a tornado over the weekend.
Yeah, in fact, Cheryl, I was watching as the National Weather Service circled overhead in a helicopter for the past 30 minutes or so. I'm told they just arrived at the police department about a 5-minute drive away from here and should likely be on the ground soon to survey some of the damage. In the meanwhile, behind me here on Oak Street, a hard-hit street in the town, power crews are still at work trying to get power restored. One resident just came out and yelled, "Yes, I finally got my power on about 20 minutes ago." They were going on 30 hours in the dark. Here's some video we got this morning showing some of the damage in the daylight in Hogansville. This is a brand new home, only a few months old, and it had a tree on top of it overnight. There were people inside, but nobody was injured. The police chief gave us an exclusive tour of the damage across the city. He said it seems like every tree that fell on a power line, and those down lines trapped some people inside their homes while they cleared the hazardous debris. And despite all this damage, only one person was injured yesterday, and it was a Hogansville police officer. We got a look at his totaled patrol car this morning. He has since been treated and released from the hospital. He was responding to a storm shelter at the time, going about 40 on the highway, when he slammed into a tree that had just fallen down.
And this is one of the main reasons why we emphasize to try to ask people to stay at home, because while we were out trying to cut his car out from under that tree, we were just amazed at the amount of cars of people that were just driving up because, you know, they wanted to see what the storm had done. The sun wasn't even up yet.
Well, the sun thankfully is now up, warming things up for people who spent a cold night in the dark. Cheryl, we were at Waffle House this morning grabbing a coffee, and we noticed that one waitress there brought 4 of her kids to the restaurant because they had no power at home. And on this President's Day, you can believe they also have no school to go to either. Reporting live in Hogansville, Dan Kennedy, 11 Live News.
A challenge for a lot of parents, Dan, and everybody else. Thank you so much. We are